You know, I realize I realized some things. You know, recently, you know, we always go, you know, we have reunions and high school reunions, and we have, um, you know, reunions, job. Like I recently went to this reunion for my job, and, you know, and everybody was just talking about their children and their jobs, and then everybody pull out the pictures of their kids and all this stuff. And you know, and I was sitting there and I was just thinking, like, you know, what about, you know, what about now? And then, you know, it just seems like, you know, people have a tendency to remember the past, remember everything about the past, remember things about you and the past, and they treat you like that. I mean, that's what was happening to me. I was kind of being treated like I was way back when I was in my 20s, and you know, and so what I realized from that, you know, I was kind of taken back by that a little bit. I was like, really? I mean, are you really treating me like this? At first I'm thinking, like, wait a minute, is this my imagination? But no, it was not my imagination. But then what I took from that whole experience is that, you know, you can't go back. You know, you can't go back to that time. You can't go back to any of that kind of stuff, because people, I don't know, we have a tendency just to kind of live in the past, and you know, you can't go back. You have to deal with the now, because you know, you have a tendency to not even appreciate who you are today, the you are today. They treat you like the you were years ago. You're not even that person anymore. And you want to say, hey, you're missing it. I'm great. I'm wonderful. I have a whole life. And they're missing all of it because they want to see you like before. And I don't know, I just realized from that, you can't go back now. I realized, you know, when, even in the Bible, you know, we want to talk about the Bible, and Jesus, he had to come out of there. And Abraham, he had to come out of there. And I was like, oh, like the Lord told him to come out of there. But now I get it, because they do not see who you are today. They only remember who you were yesterday. And it's all about living in the now. Living in the now. Living in this moment, right now. Nothing about yesterday. Nothing about the past. That stuff is gone. It's over. It's done. I mean, there's no way you're the same person you were yesterday. Or, you know, even the mistakes that you made, that was yesterday. That was last year. That was 20 years ago. That stuff is over and done with. But sometimes, you know, I don't know, when you go back and you try to revisit the people from the past and the events from the past, it doesn't work, because it tries to pull you back into yesterday, pull you back into the past. And maybe in that past, I don't know, you know, for me, there used to be rejection, and it was hurt, and, you know, mistakes, you know, error. I mean, gosh, who hasn't made those? You know, but that's over. That was yesterday. I'm so glad that that was yesterday. And I'm so glad that we have now. Because now is what matters. What are we doing now? What is my life about now? Oh my gosh, it makes such a big difference. I like my life now. I like me now. I like the changes that have taken place now, today. That's what matters. And what I also woke up to see is that, you know, yesterday cannot affect my now. If I live in the now, this moment, this day, right now, yesterday, with all of its troubles, yesterday or last year or the past, with all of its troubles or all of its I don't know, mistakes and, stuff that we just, stuff that we just do wrong, error. That stuff, it can't even affect my now. If I live in the now and I excel and grow in the now, that stuff can't even touch me. It can't even hold you. It can't even affect you. It can't even affect me at all. I'm so glad to live in the now, who I am right now, today. It's wonderful. I love me today. I love everything about me today, even all the goofy stuff. I love all that stuff. I love all that stuff about me right now.